Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and we are here today to do Roxy's weekly challenge, and this is week 1. I may have done this one already, but I didn't really like what I came up with. I guess they're okay, but I wasn't really happy with them. I did that one and this one. And it was kind of like old and new. You have the old, here's an old time card, and I've put some old papers and some new papers on it. So you still have a journaling place to write in back here. Excuse me. So I thought I would give it a go again. I brought along this little alteration card. And I brought along these little Tim Holtz journaling cards. These are 3 1/4 by 6 1/4, something like that. 3 1/4 by 6 1/4. And the tag is very similar sized. So there we go. So we'll try and make these 3 into something, and then maybe we'll get a chance to do the second challenge as well today. So let's work with this. I have some pretend old papers. They're not really old, but they might help us to think they're old by looking at them. So I'm going to put that one there, I guess, and then we'll have to add something up there maybe. I don't know. I'm hoping to put some of these extra pieces not just into an ephemera holder this year, but to put them, you know, like an example, into my scrap junk journal that I've been making. I think that would be fun to use that for these cards or these ephemera pieces we make. Okay, so there's that. And then needs something up here maybe. What do I have? These are by Crafty Cat. Wonder how that would be. Maybe like, oh, maybe that'll be our tab. What do you think? Can we put that on as a tab up there? Yes, let's do that. So right about here. And let's add this one on. Right here. She made these with her Glowforge machine. Isn't that wonderful? They're so pretty. She made these mushrooms too. Little mushroom houses. And here's some little houses. Ooh, I like that. Now, Rachel put flowers on hers, but you know, we could put a house on ours if we wanted to. Something like that. That would almost make a great Halloween-y card, wouldn't it? Looks kind of cool with that right up there at the top. If we put something behind there in those windows, what could we put back there? Oh, I know. I have a piece of yellow paper in here. Let's look. This is the Paper Studio. I got it 40% off at Hobby Lobby last week. Here we go. So let's put this right behind there. We'll cut that off, and then that gives us some kind of yellow color in our windows, so they look like they're a little bit occupied. I think I'll put this side down. So I kind of like that on there. I think that looks pretty cool. So I'm going to put this right down here. We're going to add a little more to it. I don't know what, but hey, I'm getting into it now. Maybe put that right there. Okay, I like that. I do. Now we need some sort of a circle thing on there. What do I have for circles? Not those. I know I have circles, but I just am not sure where I put my circles. Let me grab some. Oh, where are they? Oh, over here. Let's look in here. We have that. We could do that. Or no. I think I like it better up there. Like that, maybe. And then I think maybe we'll put the bird here. Or perhaps we could have flowers in front of our house. Oh boy, my shoulder hurts. We could put that there. No, not that. There's a fish. Here we go. Hang on a second. I have something falling. There we go. I precariously set all my paintbrushes up on a shelf and just left them. Actually, I think I'll go with put the bird on there, and I'll put these up here. Just for fun. Just for fun. Just making ephemera. I think I have this on there crooked, and I think that's why it's kind of bugging me. And the bird here, I probably should have trimmed down the rest of that white to get rid of it. But there we go. Now, I didn't get anything of the old put back here, but we could, you know, add this back there if we wanted for, and then writing in here. About like this. And then you could just write on this piece. And I think that would be just fine. So I'm going to put this down. Oh, goodness. That didn't go up quite as far as I needed it to. But maybe we can just cover it with this. There. I like that. Okay, let's trim this up. And just a little bit around the corner right there. And I'm going to call that one done. I like it. I like it much better than the other one. Okay. So then we have these. So let's see. I do have some old paper over here. With some handwriting exercise on it. I don't really like that. Nope, I don't like it. I have some of this. Let's pull out one of these names. Like this. And we're just going to put it on there like it belongs there. How's that sound? And perhaps we could put some of that down there, or maybe this. Ooh, I like it. I like this down there. Like this. No goods delivered without this check. We'll leave that part on there. Going to flip this over to that side. And we're going to roll this around to the back. And we're going to put Mr. Joseph, servant's name on here like this. We're going to wrap it around to the other side as well. But we're going to wrap the other direction, I guess, because this has his name, Joseph, right there. And I wanted that piece more than I wanted the other pieces. And then perhaps right here we'll put this and then cut it off. And that'll kind of hold everything down. Where the alteration has splits in it and stuff. Just going to put this on like that. Take away some of the glue there. Okay. Now, we do have that hole there. Let's put that back in. Right there. And let's see. Now, what else does it need? We've got little bits of writing space here. And over here, we need some decorative elements. Now on Rachel's, she put some big flowers right here on the front, and it looked really cool. But I think we might go with something like this on ours. And I think that might look really cool. I like it. Okay, that's what I'm going with. Going to put this there. And I think maybe I'll put that on there. Just like that. I think I'll put it there. It's just an extra little piece. But it looks kind of cool anyway. Okay, and so there we go. I like that one. I feel like it needs something right there, but I think probably what it needs right there is more like a stamp, or perhaps a hinge. Perhaps field and forest thing. Oh, what's this? Nope, that won't work. I think we'll put this field and forest on there. Just right there. And then maybe just to add another circle down here. And there we go. Yep, I think that worked out just fine. Let's take some of this. And run it through here. That would look good up there. But I'm going to call that good. Okay, so let's do one more. And what do we have this time? I'll do some of my old papers over here. Oh, here's some from one of Roxy's kits, Rachel's kits. Oh, that's the coffee and chocolate journal. We don't want to bother that. And that's coffee and chocolate. Okay, so don't bother the coffee and chocolate. Here's bits and pieces out of a drawer over here. Oh, that gray is pretty. Oh, the blue is always beautiful. Let's keep that one out. That one. That one. Let me drop this one back in the drawer. We have some of these. And these are just junk papers that I have. Like this is an old McCall's, but it comes in different languages here. I guess they all do. But back here, it's all in a different language. I love that. I don't want the map or the recipe. So we have this. This could be the back. And we could cover up this. What could we put on it? Let's put some of this handwriting. And I think we'll go from there down to here somewhere. And we'll put it about halfway, about like that, and fold this over to the other side. Okay. And then let's go ahead and cut that part off and round that back out a little bit. I don't know if it's on the same round that it was before, but okay. And we could overlap words. We do have this pink. I think we will put that there. About like this. That's going to leave us this little place up here again. So we might consider something like that on this one. Let's put this down first and see what we end up with. In there. Just fold that up there. Now Rachel has done several of these, more than I'm doing. She's doing about 6 on each challenge. I'm only going to do about 3 on each challenge. And it's just because I just want to get caught up. Here we have this. Now we have this blank spot. These are Kathy Holden pieces right here, by the way. I bought them at scrapbook.com. And oh, I can't remember. The stamp place. I'm sorry, I can't think of it right this second. But, yeah. Oh, that is pretty. I like that. Let's put this on. I think that is beautiful. Oh, I love it. I do buy a lot of ephemera pieces, and the reason I do is because I just don't have the resources available to go out and find all kinds of ephemera and pay for it from an antique store. And we don't have a lot of the old books here like you get in Italy. I mean, we just don't have that available to us. And, you know, so if you want to cover things up and add some old things, you can buy digitals, or you can go to some place like scrapbook.com and you can pick up some of the ephemera pieces that will work for you in your journal. You know, they really are not that expensive, to be honest with you. And I just think they're worth it for, you know, so that you can have some of the older things too. I just think that it's worth the time and money to do it that way. That's cigar things. What I'm looking for is another circle. Not that. Well, 2 square stamps would work. Oh, here we go. These note caps will work. And I'm going to put them here at the top for the pull tab, in case this is in a put in a little pocket. So anyway, that's why I have quite a bit of ephemera pieces, is because I buy them. It's one of the things that I find that I really like to use is the little bits of ephemera that maybe aren't old, but that look very vintage. And it satisfies my need to put something vintage on it. And I can, you know, put things on there from books and stuff like that. But I just happen to love doing them this way. I just think that for me it fits, you know, and it works well for me to do this way. Okay, I'm just going to put this on here and flop some of it over the other side. I think I'll go this way. Yep. And it's just to add a little bit of stuff to one side and the other. There we go. And then if you end up with a big gluey spot on the back or something, you can always put a butterfly on it, and that works. Works great. So that's what I'm going to do on my gluey spot. It's not bad, but you know, they do after a while start to rub the paper a little raw if you keep rubbing at them, so this is just a good way to cover it. So there we go. That is my Roxy's Weekly Challenge number 1. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will be doing Roxy's Weekly Challenge week 2 next time. All right, thanks for joining me today, and oh, I gotta pull this down where you can see it. Jeez. Let's try right there. How about that? See that okay? So there we go. Roxy's Weekly Challenge 1. Thanks for joining me, and don't forget, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave some comments if you like. It's always good to hear from you. Ask questions, I'll answer them, as long as they stay kind. And yeah, here we go. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hello, hello. This is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. Welcome to my channel. Well, it's sure good to have you all here. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment, question. Keep things kind and wonderful, and you know, let's do this challenge. This is Roxy's Weekly Challenge week 2, and I did mine a little bit different, but the same. So I covered this with paper. I could have left and just decorated that side, but I covered it with a blank paper so you could write on it. And then Rachel had only one piece of paper here that folded, and I just left it as a folded piece of paper so you have twice as much to write on. And then it closes. And then right here you have a pocket. And this is just using book page. Now you can, there's a couple of ways you could do this on your paper. You can, depending on which way you're going here, you could glue this side down to your paper and have a dual pocket. Or if you want to go this way, if you just have one paper, you could glue it down to this side on 3 sides, have a pocket here, and then this would flip open and you could still write on it. So there's some different things you can do with it. I'm not sure how I'll do mine since I did a double paper back here. I might just glue here, here, and here and put mine like this. And then that leaves this little flap to write on, and then a pocket. So we'll see. Let's get folding and we'll see what happens. My paper is quite a bit bigger than Rachel's was, so I'm folding top and bottom. Or sorry, I'm folding both sides in to give it strength on the top and the bottom. You don't have to do that. Now it is kind of hard to get these old papers just to line up nicely. So there's that, and then she folded the top. Oh, mine's trying to rip. Let me get my phone out of the way. And then she cut some of, this way, and then this goes up here like this. Now, if you want, you can either put a hinge in here, or you can actually fold this piece over and create the hinge right as part of it. You know, you decide. There, it depends on your paper. Now, if you're going to put the hinge right in it, create the hinge first, and then bring this up to fold it. Okay? So there we go, and I can tell mine is going to be off quite a bit. We're going to nip out these little pieces right here on each side. It just makes it less bulky right there. And then we're going to take out these little corner pieces right here. And right here. And then you can do that again down here if you like, if you're going to go ahead and make a hinge up there. Okay, so then we glue down these pieces here. This is just adding strength to the old piece of paper, to the old book page. Don't glue that one yet. It's not ready. It has to be inside of somewhere to get glued. So this is the bottom of your pocket. Might not want to make these quite so wide on the bottom because they could hinge up on things, or when you put something in the pocket it could hinge up on it. Okay, now I'm just going to fold mine over for that added strength that we need. Oh, darn it. I messed that one up, guys. I'm sorry. That was supposed to be my hinge, but I made strength out of it. So now let's make a hinge out of it. I have some paper here. And we're going to cut it right about there. Fold this in half. And now we're going to make our hinge. Oh, goodness sakes, a hinge. Now, I do want to fold this up for a second and show you that my book page is very crooked, so I'm going to trim this bottom portion off so it's straight. And I know I've did all this work back there and everything, but you know. And then I didn't quite get that right on the edge, so I'm going to nip that little piece off right there too. There we go. Now, depending on where you want your pocket, this side or that side, I'm going to make mine on this top side here. And that is going to be my, whoops. Oh, I'm just going to glue the whole thing shut is what I'm going to do. There we go. So now this becomes my hinged pocket. We've got a hinge there, pocket up here, but it's going to have to dry. This old book page, it likes to get very fragile when you mess with it too much, so let it set up before we punch a hole in it. And then, to decorate the front of mine, I just used some of this Temu paper that I have. See? And I just put it on there because that's what I wanted to do. It just seemed like a good thing to do. And then, it's not tearing very well, but that's okay. And there we go. Just going to put that on the front for the decoration. First, when I was first doing this challenge, I was trying to do mine exactly like Rachel was doing hers, and I quickly realized that I needed to do my own thing with them and, you know, have a similarity, of course. Otherwise, it wouldn't be, you know, part of her challenge. So, that's when I decided to go ahead and put a full piece on the front here and have a writing space on this side. And this paper already has that. And that's when I decided to go ahead and do a dual page here like this. Now you don't have to do that. You could do one really long one like this. You could do, oh, let's do it this way this time. There we go. You could even glue this on there. Like this. Like that. And instead of having a fold over here, you could have it so it folds down for extra writing space. And there we go. So now you have your little booklet. Or if you want to make this the glue down part on your page, here, here, and here, then you could even glue this into a pocket. So there we go. So let's add a few little decorations to this. We have this little piece from the document. Let's put it right here. There we go. I like that. Okay, and then we have this little piece from a document. Let's put it right here. There we go. Got some little document things happening here. Like, let's put this one over here, just for fun. There we go. So that's kind of fun. Then we have this. Let's take that little piece and put some glue on it and flip it right over the edge there. And we also have this little piece from the front. So let's put it right here on this edge. Let's use it up. And I will cut this little piece off right here. There we go. Can have that right over there if we want. We even have this little tiny piece. There we go. Just kind of adding stuff to it. And then, if you want to add something else right on the front of this, well, this is a good time to do that. You could put her on there. With one of those hands. I don't really like those hands, but I kind of feel like I need to use it. So that might be a good way to use it up. There we go. How about that? Okay. So, glue that finger right onto there, and glue that finger right onto there. Just like so. And there we go, we have another one. Very cool. And shall we do this one? Okay. Glue this top down. Just like that. And that. And I think this time I'm going to cut this little piece off just because I think it will be better. Oh, goodness. There we go. Let's go with that. It's still crooked, but it's better. Okay. So then we have this piece that we need to put on back here. And we need a piece of junk paper there. We'll take that one, that's to the copybook. Oh, here we go. Do we want to have a double this time? Another double? Got a lot of stuff on my desk. Lots of stuff. Okay. So if you want to make it so that it folds out, oh, we have to do this part first. We have to do this hinge. So let's make a hinge here. And trim it just a little bit. Oops. Angie. That was wrong. I cut it at the wrong angle. I'm always cutting that one upside down. I don't know why. This piece right here. I always cut it the opposite direction. And then, of course, because I have to recut it, it's too short. Oh, goodness. That's the way it goes. Okay, so down here along the bottom. And make the hinge. And fold this up to there. There we go. Nice little hinge area. Now we have this. So let's glue that down. Just like so. And because I made this a double page, we will fold it under to tuck it in. There we go. And then you can cover this piece if you want. I just used another piece of this. Cut it off. And I glued it down. Just like so. Just to cover up that hinge and make it look a little more neat, I guess you'd say. And so we have this. Now we can decorate this if we would like to. It can be a solid piece of paper. Just like the other. There. if I'm on camera. Okay, so now we have some nice big journaling spots. We can add a little bit of text over here if we want. Just like so. And we can cut that off. Just gives us a little bit of writing on there. And that is still very crooked. Look at that. Probably have to go back in and put some glue in there. No, it's still glued. But I just couldn't stand the crooked. Okay, right here. All right, let's see what we have. No, these are Temu papers again. Ooh, look at that. Oh, France invaded. I think we'll go with the postcard. Gives us another pink one. And I think we're just going to fold it over this time, even though we already put that there. I think we'll just fold it over. Except for we might tear it so it looks a little bit neater. So it looks a little more vintagey. Okay. There we go. Now we need something on here. And let's see, what could we put? We already have that one. Oh, we haven't used this one. I do kind of like that. Oh, look here. Maybe this one. Oh. Oh, that goes good. Let's put this on. But we'll leave it open right here for a tuck. Just like this. So that gives you a variation on this as well. And then we need to put our little piece right there. Not much, because we don't want to take that out, do we? But let's, what can we do back here? Well, that does help a little bit, doesn't it? Not a whole lot, but some. Lets us see it. And then, if you want to decorate some more, you can do that. We could put the bird on there. We could put a little birdie on there. We could put a fake hinge on. Ooh, look at that. I think we're good. Good, good, good. I do kind of like that though. Should we add the bird? He doesn't really go here, does he? No, put him back. We could put this in here though for a pocket. Let's do that. And there we go. Now we have a nice little pocket right there. You can see we could have a little card in there. And then we have a nice little pocket back here. See? This goes inside. And then we have a cute little pocket right here. Just like that. So there we are. That is what I have today for Roxy's Weekly Challenge, Week 2. I hope that you've enjoyed this and that you'll come back and make some more. See, I had this pocket ready to go. It's just not decorated. It does have its little hinge, but I think I'll just leave it like it is, and I will use it in the junk journal. And probably next time we make one of these, we'll go ahead and put the first 3 weeks into our book, and the extras will go in our extra pile for extra ephemera. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you, oh, how about tomorrow or the next day or the next day? I don't know what day this one's going to play, so I can't tell you if I'm going to see you tomorrow or not. But I'll see you in the next video, that's for sure. Remember, give this video a thumbs up, leave me a happy comment, and hope y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!